are two types of people in this world. Those that exercise and those that don't. Which one are you? And how often do you incorporate physical activity into your regular routine? If your answer is never, I encourage you to start adding exercise on a regular basis. I have researched the benefits of exercising on a regular basis, and I have also experienced them firsthand. Recently, I've lost 50 pounds and have already seen many benefits as a result from that. Today, I would like to discuss the risks linked to a sedentary lifestyle, propose solutions on how to incorporate exercise in your regular routine, and explain the benefits. Let's begin with the risk. Leading an inactive lifestyle can be detrimental. According to an article titled Move More by Joy Stevenson Laws, someone who is mostly sedentary has an up to 30% increased risk of death compared to someone who is active. It also increases the risk of dying from a preventable disease. Those diseases include diabetes, stroke, heart disease, and cancer. This is especially important if you have a family history of any of these diseases like I do. I think of my paternal grandfather and my maternal grandmother who have both died from one of these diseases. And they weren't able to see me graduate, they weren't able to see me get married and meet my wonderful husband or meet my two beautiful kids. So it's important that we think about the choices that we make now so that we can possibly prevent us from dying prematurely. Now that we've seen the risk, it also affects mental health, which it can increase the risk of depression. The article also mentions deconditioning. It's important to be consistent once you start. Within 2 weeks of decreasing physical activity, negative changes can be seen across a variety of health measurements. Blood sugars remain elevated if you haven't worked out. After you eat a meal, if you haven't worked out in 3 days. Also, your metabolic rate decreases, which will cause you to gain weight. Now that we've seen the risk associated with a sedentary lifestyle, let's discuss different forms of exercises and how to successfully incorporate them in your schedule. First, it's important to plan ahead. According to the World Health Organization, at least 150 minutes of moderate exercise or 75 minutes of vigorous activity is needed for our age group. It's also important to set goals. Setting specific, measurable goals is key to staying motivated, according to the article titled 7 Simple Ways to Motivate Yourself to Exercise by R.J. Davis. You can also start off simple. Many people think that you need to start off with programs like P90X, which is a very vigorous program, but you don't have to do that. There are many forms of exercise, which include taking a flight of stairs instead of taking the elevator, doing sports that you love, like playing basketball, doing something calming like yoga, or just dancing it out. Which brings me to my next point. You must make your experience enjoyable. A large body of research shows that music can enhance the enjoyment of even very strenuous exercise and increases the likelihood of sticking with a fitness program, according to the article by R.J. Davis. Now this time I want you to go ahead and write down 3 things or 3 forms of activity that you can incorporate in your life that you would find enjoyable. And while you do that, I also want to say it's important to get rid of the excuses. Some people say that they don't have time and that they don't have money. I'm sure you can find 20 minutes out of your day every day to exercise, whether it's waking up 30 minutes earlier or whether it's working out during the commercials that you watch while you watch TV, or just exchanging TV time for exercise. Now that you've learned ways to incorporate exercise in your schedule, let's discuss the benefits. According to the book titled Stress Management by Michael Open, there are various benefits that result from exercise. It improves mood, reduces anxiety, increases energy. and generates the natural release of endorphins, which are those feel-good hormones. And this is why it can definitely help with depression. It increases blood flow to the brain, which improves concentration and alertness, and it also helps you to think more clearly. So if you're having a bad day, go on a walk or do some exercise, and you'll begin to release those hormones and you'll begin to think more clearly. Finally, it does give you a sense of accomplishment, and it does boost your confidence. You will feel so proud of yourself, and you will love yourself even more. But don't just think about these benefits. Do something to reap those benefits. With everything going on in this world today, regular exercise is as important as ever. Look at the list and choose one activity that you'll do this week, and choose a time that you will do that activity. So I want you to go ahead and choose now. Don't wait until Monday. You can start today. Trust me when I say, if I can do it, you can do it too. Now let's get up and let's get moving.